Lay down your weapons! Come and get them!
What's good, YouTube, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to I Am Fresh. And we are back at it again with another video. And to my Fresh fan, man, thank y'all for always tuning in with your boy, man. All right, y'all. So today's video is going to be a quick one, man. We're not going to be here all day, all right? Today's video is going to be about this thing right here, man. This is an eBay special, y'all. Look, eBay is always hit or miss, man. This one was definitely a hit, or else I wouldn't even be making a video about it, man. This is a +4 base plate extension. Super easy install. This thing's got some pros and cons, though. So if you all already knew about it and was just kind of hesitant on buying it, it's worth it. It's worth it. But first, let me tell you why it's worth it. Let's switch camera angles and get a little tabletop review so we could dive a little bit deeper into it real quick. All right, y'all? All right, guys, so now that we got this thing on the tabletop here, we able to dive a little closer into this thing so I can break down the pros and cons of this eBay +4 magazine base plate extension. But without further ado, let's go ahead and render this file safe, man, because...
Safety first, fashion second.
All right, y'all, so we're going to drop mag real quick. Safe direction. Give it a couple racks. Safe direction. Boom. All right, y'all. So here is that eBay +4 base plate extension. All right, let's go over the good news first. All right, the good news about this thing is it is flush fitting. I ran into a couple aftermarket magazine problems before that, as you can see, where that lip of the factory mag and then where the base plate meets that lip, it normally I would be able to see like a small gap right there to where it would allow me to see the spring and stuff like that. And I didn't like that because I felt like that would allow some debris and stuff like that to get into it and just cause magazine issues. So I like how that's kind of sits flush like that, so it just really prohibits things from, you know, getting down up in there. All right, so that's pro number one. All right, pro number two is not only do you have the lip locks right here, so I also like how you get this pin here for added security to make sure that this thing is always secured and you don't get any issues. With running the, you know, the polymer or the plastic style of base plate extensions, you run the risk of when you drop in the mag, say you're doing a drill and you're dropping the mag to do a rapid reload, sometimes what'll happen is if that mag hits it a certain way, it'll cause the mag to pop off, and then all of the spring and the feed lip, everything flies all over the place. And I know this because this has happened to me before. All right, so you get that added security. That pin slides in through the bottom here. You get it nice and flush, and you got to kind of tap it in place too, so it's not like loose fitting, like it's going to fall out. But to add another security point on that, you also get a lockdown screw. So you put your Allen key in there and you lock that pin down, and so that mag isn't going anywhere. So that's just triple the protection. You got the lip lock right here, you got the pin in the back, keep it from sliding back and forth, and also you got that pin lock. So I mean, this thing isn't going nowhere. I don't care how you drop the mag. The mag might get some damage like this, might get some scrapes, but it's not going anywhere. All right, so that's pro number two. All right, pro number three is this thing is made out of aluminum. I like that. Okay, for one reason, the aluminum is more durable to me than the plastic base plate extensions, so you're getting that durability. Although, you know, cosmetically when you're dropping it and stuff like that, it gets scraped up, but I mean, just put a little bit of paint on it, a spray paint, and man, you'd be good to go. So I like that aluminum because that's added durability. And the second reason that I like that it's aluminum is the added weight. With running these Glock platforms, if you're familiar with the compact and subcompact, man, they are very snappy, man. So this helps to kind of just add a tasteful amount of weight. Nothing that will be a burden when you're concealed carrying it, because that is my concealed carry weapon. Nothing that's a burden. It just adds a tasteful amount of weight that just helps you have that added balance to the gun. All right, y'all. Now, let's get into the cons. All right, because there is, well, it's one con. I have one con in particular about this thing. I had to put the factory spring back in this mag. Here's why. when I ran the aftermarket spring that comes with this thing, once you put a full mag in and compress that spring, it doesn't return back to its normal setting. It actually stays compressed, causing feed issues as well as slide lock issues as well too. It will not lock back on the last shot when you would get a good cycle. So to fix that, I said, well, let me just try putting my factory spring back in. Once I put that factory spring back in, man, functioned flawlessly, cycled perfectly, guys. And it also, let me show you. All right, so we'll put that mag back in. All right, so that mag is in, the chamber is empty. So let's go ahead and initiate that slide lock, simulating the last shot. So boom, as you can see, look at that. Putting that factory spring back in allowed it to lock back on that last round perfectly. And that's a prime example of it right here, guys. So if you guys were thinking about purchasing it, like I said, I got this thing off eBay, man. I paid $6 for it. You got to shop around. It's a lot of different vendors selling this exact same part. So you can shop around. You might get it anywhere between $6 and no more than, I would say, $12. Anything over that, I wouldn't pay for it. I mean, it's not the best quality. As you can see, it's not, you know, it's not machined flush so that, you know, it's that nice silhouette going. I mean, it's kind of bulky and stuff like that. So, you know, as you can see, it doesn't look too bad, but it serves the purpose in which I wanted it for. You know, I was going with that 19 round capacity and 40 cal, which I think is nice. So that was something that I was going for. So it actually works, y'all. So shop around on eBay. It's, like I said, it's an off-brand part, but it's definitely worth the money, and it definitely functions flawlessly. Only thing you got to do is you got to make sure you keep that factory spring in there. Do not put that aftermarket spring in here, and you should be good to go, man. So that's the only con I have. All right, Fresh Family. So I hope you found this video useful. If so, don't hesitate to hit that like button. And also comment down below, man, whether this magazine base plate is a cop or drop for you. And also, man, hit that subscribe button. What you waiting on, man? Be a part of the Fresh Fam. I see you enjoying the videos. Come on, man. Be a part of the family, y'all. But until the next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.